Hi there, my dear friends. Are we doing what our inner self tells us to do? Are you? Are you paying attention to your inner self? Are you, Glendora? Well, yes. My inner self says to tell you jokes and cheer you up. The football team turned down their invitation to the Sugar Bowl because the quarterback had diabetes. And the man went to sleep watching the football game at night. And in the morning, his wife shook his shoulder and said, "Wake up, wake up. It's 20-7." And he says, "Whose favor?"
And politician and honest man.
Oh, there was a sign on the tombstone that said, "Here lies a politician and an honest man." And the man said to his wife, "They put two people in the same grave?" It's not kind, Glendor.
But it's kind of true. All right. And then we have happy happenings now.
No kidding. Don't
Yeah.
you have more jokes that we forgot to
I
tell them?
do. All right. How about Undertaker?
You tell that one, will you?
Yes, be kind to your Undertaker. He's the last person in the world to let you down. Talk to yeah.
And the Undertaker, who always closed his letters with "eventually yours."
Talk to flowers.
Oh, the husband says, "I never heard them answer you." The wife was talking to the flowers, and he says, "I never heard them answer you." And what did she say, honey?
I don't know. I've never heard this one.
They're mums.
And around the block 5 times.
Oh, well, this woman went on a diet, folks. And the next day, she ended up in the neighborhood of her favorite pastry shop. And she rationalized, well, if I find a parking place, then I'm entitled to go into that pastry shop. Guess what? She found a parking place after 5 times around the block.
All right, and there's 3 more. Teacher and a train.
Steph, do you know the difference between a teacher and a train?
No.
Well, a teacher says don't chew, and a train says choo choo.
Watch golf on TV.
The doctor says you need more exercise. Uh, and the man went home, and instead of watching golf on TV, he watched tennis on TV.
And caddy.
Do you know that one? Caddy, why are you looking at your watch?
Watch.
Yeah, the
Oh.
pompous chief executive officer's out on the golf course, and he says, "Caddy, why do you keep looking at your watch?" And the caddy says, "Oh, no, sir, this isn't a watch, it's a compass." All right, now happy happenings for what day?
All right, for the 7th.
Let me take a pause there and help you read those.
Okay.
Is there anything interesting on June the 7th?
Yep, June the 7th. We've got 6:30 ablutions, 7:30 a.m. bath, new shirt, new sweaters,
Ooh,
9 a.m. Torres. Then we've got Lucy, and she's got the laundry.
Thank you,
Fed
Lucy.
Glendora Rice-A-Roni.
Oh, good, thank you.
Church by phone.
Yep.
Raw foods. And that's it.
How about 10 telephone calls?
Oh, yes, 10 telephone calls. Do you remember the 10 telephone calls?
Yes, one would be to Jackson, one would be to Sandy, one would be to Teresa Nichols Sarr, one would be to April Jacobs down in North Carolina. How's that? Pretty
Oh,
good?
wow, that's amazing, actually.
Okie dokie.
Look at you.
I would like some jokes. 3 more jokes.
All right. 3.5 million idle.
There are 3.5 million people idle, according to the United States Labor Department, but they're not exactly idle. It's what you call civil service.
All right.
Right here in Albany, that is a good joke.
Yeah. Grandchildren.
It's grand to see them come and it's grand to see them go.
How come the boy who wasn't good enough?
You're going to have to think about this, folks. Now listen carefully. How come the boy who wasn't good enough to be your daughter's husband is the father of the smartest grandson in the whole world? You follow this, Dad?
I did.
Did you follow it, folks? Okay.
All right. Are you ready for the next happy happenings?
Yeah. Before we do the happy happenings for June 8th, do you have some jokes?
I do. Health club bad shape.
Oh, the poor man said he was in such bad shape that his health club made him use the rear door.
If I had known
Yeah,
I was going to live this long.
that's what the senior citizen said. If I'd known I was going to live this long, I would have taken better care of myself.
And took his kid to the fights.
Oh, the man told his friend that he took his kids to the fights. And his friend says, really? And the man said, yes, they had never been to a hockey game before. Okay, June 8th.
All right. The first one we've got is Vermont. What happened at 7:30 a.m.?
Oh, I go from the sanctuary to the hard work bench. This is the hard work bench, and sanctuary's over there. Folks, will you get yourself a sanctuary? I don't care how humble it is. Get yourself a place where you can be alone and you can think and you can hear the inner self. Get a sanctuary. Next, honey.
Vermont.
Vermont is a Harvard PhD and a great thinker, and he says that one of the greatest spiritual leaders of the world is Martin Luther. He's awakened to Martin Luther, and he's reading Martin Luther's writings in German. And what did he say about German? Can you remember, Steph?
Yes, they are very good at putting words together.
They're very good at taking one word and hooking it up to another word and thereby expressing a whole sentence. Is that right?
Yes.
Something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
And Vermont is writing all these theses, all these philosophical papers. And recently I introduced him to my webmaster, Frank Torres, and he is so thrilled with his website. Of course, Torres does a beautiful job. But the fact that he's communicating this to the world. You can do all those kinds of things, think and create, but it don't mean a thing unless you pull the string. What good does it do to create these wonderful things and not get them out to the public? And he says, well, I don't want the tail to wag the dog. In other words, he doesn't want to do more website than he does creating. But I said to them, they're interdependent, aren't they, folks? They're interdependent. They depend upon each other. What good is the creating without the publicizing, and what good is the publicizing without the creating? Okay.
And Torres' decision.
Oh, Torres decided to take on for Glendora the six new social media. You know, WeChat and Mastodon and Pinterest and Snapchat and Reddit. He decided to download those and tend to them every day and take on the job for $200 a month. and then he would, I think it's, I don't know, another $200 to put a joke on them every day. Isn't that nice, hon?
That is very nice.
What else?
Glendora's done the morning work
Yeah.
at 10:45 a.
Yep, I do, before the crew gets here. Uh-huh.
Done drawer 7 and 8. And then we've got new TV show Happy Happenings and script. Neil. And then we've got 4:30 p.m. fast.
Oh, yes, I fast until 4:30 p.m., and then I eat the raw fruits. I eat one meal a day. I know some people who say they eat one meal a day. It starts in the morning and ends at night.
Brussels sprouts and salad delicious.
Yes. That salad was zucchini, cut up raw zucchini and tomatoes and cucumber and avocado. Oh, that was delicious. And then the dressing was made from lime juice and other things.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it was good.
And that's it for those happy happenings.
All right. Pause and...
So, Glendora, we just finished happy happenings for the 8th. Do you know any jokes about the silver anniversary?
Yes. Folks, the employee said to the boss, my wife and I are celebrating our silver anniversary on Thursday the 11th. Could I have the afternoon off? And the boss says, what? I got to put up with this every 25 years?
How about anything about rope hang?
Do you know what the man said when the people could not find a rope to hang him? Do you know, Steph?
No noose is good news.
What?
No noose is good news.
No noose is good news.
And how about 2 days to live?
The doctor says to the patient, I have bad news and very bad news. And the patient said, quivering, what is the bad news? The doctor says, you have 2 days to live. And the patient says, well, what is the very bad news? And the doctor says, I forgot to tell you yesterday. What's going on June the 9th?
All right.
That would be 2 days ago, folks.
Yes, Gloria is coming at 10 a.m.
Do you want to go through them first?
Yeah.
then?
No. I can do these ones. These are short.
Okay.
All right. So Gloria is coming. Gloria was gone at 11 a.m. Valerie here. Peonies. Let's see. And then we've got clutter cleanup. Then we've got you did a lot of cleaning up, yes, on the what day was this? The 10th? The 9th. The 9th. You did quite a lot of cleanup.
Well, we did the drawers. Folks, we went through drawer 7, drawer 8, drawer 9, drawer 10, drawer 11, and drawer 12 with about 50 files in each drawer.
Oh my goodness.
Once a month.
Yes. All right. Audio recorder, $50. And then we've got let's see. Calls, Torres, SAR, Trust, and then we've got $10 Google.
Trust has $800 in it.
Yes.
And the bank has something like $1,500.
Oh, wow.
But not at the end of the month.
Then we've got Jackson and Sandy. Torres believes our new total is 733,000.
Yep, I told that to you. That's 3/4 of a way to $1 million.
All right. And on the 10th.
Well, do they know what?
Oh, do they?
Views on our jokes on the 5 social media.
That's true. Consumer Direct. What about them? All right. 4 p.m. Think folder. Then we've got Turn Up Heat, Rice-A-Roni, Cauliflower, Raw Foods. Then you've got
Consumer Direct. I wish that Kathy Hochul hadn't let PPL take away our Consumer Direct. Not that I don't like PPL, but I did love Consumer Direct.
yes, they were really amazing. All right. And then we've got TikTok, one comment.
Huh?
Yeah. Water. Done email.
8 glasses of water a day, dear.
Wow. Lucy. Frank repeat jokes. Torres jokes.
Frank tried to help me from repeating the jokes. So far, we made a couple of accidents, but out of 200 jokes, I don't think we've repeated anything.
Right. No success audio recorder. Twitter, no comments. Then we've got lower cupboards in order.
Yes, and upper cupboards in order, and the stove cupboards in order. Why, we put in order about 12 cupboards in the kitchen,
Wow.
and we took away the clutter, folks, and we put it out on the curb, and somebody picked it up immediately.
Oh, wow.
By the way, Steph,
Yeah.
if you have anything that you think would help anybody else and that you are through using, put it on our curb, because we have 3 streets coming here together: Elm Street, Skodak, and Averill Park. And the traffic here is a lot.
Yes.
And we've never put things out on the curb that haven't been picked up immediately.
That's true. That's very true. And that's it for the 9th.
Jokes.
All right.
Pause. Sandy, my dear friend, called me up and said, "What do you want me to bring you for supper tonight?" And in the background over the telephone, she heard other voices. And then she says, "Oh, there's more people there. I might have to bring more food." She said, "How many people are you anticipating eating tonight?" And I said, "I'm not anticipating eating any people tonight." The English language, honey.
Yeah. Is the chef in?
Customer said to the waitress, "Is the chef in?" And the waitress says, "No, he went out to eat."
Our dog's brother.
The policeman said to the little boy, "Are you related to the family next door?" And the little boy said, "Yes, their dog is our dog's brother." All right, the last happy happenings for this week.
Yes.
That would be June the 10th, Wednesday, yesterday.
Yes. McGee.
Oh, McGee. McGee came and we wrote an article. We copied it out of the American Vegan Magazine about dissecting kits, getting rid of dissecting animals in the schools and science courses. And the American Anti-Vivisection Society sends out kits to these high schools, and they no longer dissect kitty cats and doggies and frogs and birds. Isn't that great?
That is. I wish we had something like that when I was in school.
Oh, I do the same. Do you folks? Good for you, Steph.
Yeah. All right. The next is annual meeting.
And Lisa McGee is going to re-index all of the things in the museum, the Glendora Franklin Museum, for the public access newspaper careers. We're going to make the index over. We don't think it's accurate, and McGee has a plan to do it. I had a plan to do it. McGee nixed it. Here I am, the CEO. Here I am, the skipper, and I'm the only one who talks to the admiral. And here I am, and my helper nixed my plan.
Well, you win some, you lose some, right? All right. Annual meeting, Christian Science.
Yep.
And then we've got work is done, first time in a long time.
Yes! All the work was done on yesterday. We actually finished at 4 o'clock, a half an hour ahead of time, and at 4:30 we started the dinner, and it was mashed potato. And what's that long onion that comes with the leaf?
Green onion.
Oh yes, and peas, green peas, mixed all into the mashed potato. You have to try that, folks. It is delicious. And then we had pan fried squash. Squash frozen comes in hunks, little cubes. And if you put your margarine in your fry pan, your skillet, and let it melt, and then you drop all this squash into it, it comes out like hash brown potatoes. Delicious.
That is very delicious.
And then we had leftover cauliflower all ground up, and tomatoes and cucumber and onion, and we had a lemon dressing for that. That was a raw foods. And then we read my sister Helene's diary for the year July 1989. Her son was coming 1,000 miles to see her from New Hampshire to North Carolina. And I think that was the day, wasn't it, dear?
Yes, it was. Oh, church over the telephone.
Oh, how could I forget that? Yes, church over the telephone, and it's a healing service where people tell about how they've been healed by love. And the Christian Science annual meeting, 2.5 hours long. You want to know something? What is it about? The good that love can do. And guess what their budget? They gave their annual report. What is their assets for the Christian Science Church? $2,124,000,000.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Good for them. Keep it up.
Yes.
Pause.
Glendora, tell us about your husband, a newspaper reporter.
Okay, here is one of the most important events in his life, and it was written up in the Springfield Union, Springfield, Massachusetts. Would you read it? And it was written by Harry Evans.
Yes. Assistant City Editor Franklin F. Buell leaves the staff of the Union today after nearly 10 years' service to join the Buffalo, New York evening news staff. Buell, assistant city editor for the past 2 years, covered a wide range of news as a reporter. He recalled yesterday some of the events he wrote about: the arrival of the brigantine Yankee at Gloucester in 1951, an appearance in Manchester, New Hampshire, of evangelist Billy Graham in 1950, the commissioning of the cruiser Northampton of Boston in 1952. Buell recalled the people he had met and interviewed: Ralph Bunche of the United Nations, Warren Austin, then U.S. Ambassador to the UN, Senator Richard Nixon, now Vice President, General Douglas MacArthur on a Springfield visit, President Eisenhower at the exposition in 1953. Recalled, too, were major local events: 300th anniversary of Springfield as a community, Memorial Day, and United Fund parades. The death of Dr. Alexander Leslie, leader of the Springfield Symphony, of whom Buell wrote, "He put music where there was none." The funeral of Rabbi Marinville, school committee and city council meetings covering the city hall and court beats. Buell developed a wide acquaintance among Springfield people who made the news. He was regarded as a careful craftsman to whom accuracy and fairness were invaluable standards, and he had the rare ability of making an event live again in his story. He carried the high standards of his reportorial days to the city desk in the last